What's going on YouTube? It's Mr. Ferguson here once again. Thank you guys for coming back for another video here in Central North Carolina. We are finally got that system to move out all the rain, all the clouds, all the cold. It's supposed to get up to 70 something today. We're gonna have 80s this week. I'm excited. It's really starting to feel like, you know, spring, mid-spring more. We're in April. It seems like it started off kind of hot and then it cooled off. You know, February was abnormally warm and then we got cool. We just been on this roller coaster, but it seems like we're leveling out in the 70s and 80s. We had a lot of rain. My dad sent me a video from the golf course we always play out, and it was totally underwater. So it's going to take days for that place to dry out. There's a river right beside it that always crests. But anyways, back here at home, guys, today my goal is to get a mow on this lawn. It is super long with all of the, you can't really see it. You can see it behind me a little bit, but it's super long with all the rain that we had, with the additional ammonium sulfate fertilizer we've been applying to try to lower down our pH a little bit. And so that's what the video will focus on today. I'm just going to do a mow. I don't think we've done that all year. So I'll take the time to set the camera up as I mow the lawn. Not sure what pattern we're going to do, but you'll see it when we do it. And before we do that, we'll do that later on this afternoon when the grass dries up a little bit. But also want to remind you, I said it last video, but in case you missed that video, to be mindful if you're doing split apps for pre-emergent. Make sure you're putting that down, you're watering it in. We want to water it into the ground. We want that vapor barrier there to stop the crabgrass. If you've not done any pre-emergent, you're just now getting into this lawn care thing, pre-emergent is super critical. Don't underestimate it. You're probably a little late. Crabgrass typically begins to germinate right at around the 55-degree soil temperature mark, roughly. So we're somewhere in the 60s, mid 60s. So yes, there's already crabgrass beginning to germinate possibly in your lawn, but you can still put down some pre-emergent and catch what's not yet germinated. So it's not totally in vain. We use prodiamine. Check out some videos here on the channel. You can search my content history, prodiamine, how much to use, all that good stuff. But I put mine down last week when all that rain came. It's my second app. So we are good to the summer. So with that said, we'll come back out here in a little bit. We'll do a mow and we'll add some music in from YouTube because every other music I put, they want to copyright or strict on me. So we'll cut this bad boy. I may need to raise the height of cut to 4 inches because it's so long. 3 might be cutting it too much. So I may raise it to 4 to be safe. And it's also going to be in the mid 80s this week. So we're getting in that range also. Be mindful. Another thing is I got to get my blade sharpened, man. I'm so behind on that. I need to order a new set of blades and swap them and then have the other one sharpened professionally because it's overdue. With the wet grass that I did in the mornings, I did 2 morning mows, and so you got to undo the clump and the stuck grass that gets to your mower. But height of cut, be aware of that. We want to raise it up to 4 when it begins to get hot and the stress begins to happen, typically May around here where I'm at, probably a lot later for you up north. So with all that blabbing done, hit the like button, subscribe, check out channel memberships. Let's do a mow and get this place looking right.
Baby, channeling wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight eye. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're channeling wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, 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 oh,
All right, guys, so you should have seen the mow there. Hello, B, hovering by B. I don't know if I put it in the clip or not. Probably not, if I know myself. But as I was mowing, there was some deer that came right up to the neighbor's little plants over here, 4 of them. And I just walked towards them and they ran out. But there's like a gang of 4 deer that just love to eat. You know, they ate all Miss Ferguson's yellow plants over here. Whatever. So the mow, it was a good mow. My blades need to be sharpened for sure, like right here. I don't know if you guys can see that, but you see how some of that right here, where's my finger? Right there. Some of that right there is a little long where you pass and you don't get it all. The blades need to be sharpened, so be sure and sharpen your blades. Have 2 on hand is my recommendation. Obviously, some of you guys, you know, you're better at it than me. But I did a up and down mow, and if you noticed through the videos, for the first time in probably a year, if not more, I did straight down, up, down, up, down, up. I didn't do the double pass. I've been double pass cutting for so long. I said, you know what? It's time to just go back to just the quick down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So that's what I did. You can see the diagonal cut we did a while back, and then the last mow I did was straight up and down. So again, especially after it's rained so much, be sure, change up your mow patterns. If you leave tracks, don't mow the same way. You do burn in the stripes. No, don't get me wrong with the striping kit, but it's good just to switch it up. So it looks good. It looks like a spring lawn right now. I can definitely tell on different areas, especially up by the mailbox, that not overseeding. It's thinner in some areas, which is, you know, we didn't overseed, so that's normal, but it looks good. It wasn't as tall as I initially thought. So you saw most of the mow, and of course the way the sun is right now, you can't even tell I cut side to side. You can just see the north-south mow, which again is good for switching up your mowing patterns. I did keep it at 3.5 inches. I didn't change it to 4 like I thought I would or should. I thought, let's just keep it the same and see what happens. But I hate with a passion cutting back and forth in these areas right here, and you can't even really tell with the striping kit, excuse me, you can't even really tell that I did it that way. I do the same over here all the time. Look at that, look at that, look at that muddy, right on the property line, the muddy tire track right there, but it looks pretty good. I'll go up here and turn around. It looks so much better. You know, this is the what I call the opposite angle of the way it looks good right now. But it was an enjoyable mow doing it that way. Front yard, same thing, looks pretty good, can't complain. You got a lot of stripes, a lot of patterns, a lot of different things going on there, and with our back to the sun more, you can see it a little bit better. Same thing over here, you can really see the stripes at you know, an afternoon here, just a lot better. And again, this is the north-south stripes. I did do this side different because it's annoying going back and forth right here. Have to move the vehicles. It's just a lot to do there. So the mow looks great. I do want to mention, I want to say the ammonium sulfate is great from Lawn Supply Company, but the color, it is totally different. It's a green color. Clearly I can compare, you know, my neighbor, he's not doing a whole lot with FERT and all that good stuff and weed and feed, but the color is okay. It's good, but it's not the color of, man, I just can't say it enough. That urea I did this past fall, that HCU, humic coated urea, it doesn't have to be that type. I know the Andersons, it's overpriced, 70 bucks, whatever. I don't need the humic coated urea, but man, that urea was just a gorgeous, beautiful color when you get it applied to the lawn. And I'm tempted to go back to that, but I think I'm going to have a surprise as far as the next FERT app. I'm going to do something I haven't done for a long time, so stay tuned for that of the next FERT app. I want to see something because I went back in my pictures and looked, and I recall using another FERT that I think it was the FERT at that time that it just made the stripes look crazy. We're not quite finished yet, but man, when you cut in the middle of the day and the sun is right on top of your stripes, frigging awesome. Loving it, bro. Loving it. Look at this. God is amazing. That's so sexy. Time to finish. So I want to test that out and see if that's true with a totally different lawn than what I had then. So as I just kind of show you guys the review, mow looks great. Lawn color looks good. We got it mowed. We got it cut back down. We got a few little weeds here and there. We got some poa trib that should be dying off soon with the heat. But all is well here in North Carolina. So hope you guys are well. Hope you enjoyed the mow. Let me know if you enjoyed these type videos, if they're boring, if it's like Mr. Ferguson, everybody does these. I try to do different angles. I try to do my best to mix it up, but also get the job done in a decent amount of time. So let me know your thoughts below. Thank you for tuning in today. Hope your lawn is looking fantastic. We're looking great here, and hopefully we'll have another one for you on Friday. Yeah, Friday. We'll see you again with another lawn care video from Central North Carolina. God bless.